Next topic. Next topic. We got 2 more topics in this chapter, and then for tomorrow morning we'll do all the exercises in the lesson. Okay, that's your overnight assignment. New word. This is now section 3 of chapter 13. The bottom of page 120. The little word Hinneh. This is one of the most fun words in the Hebrew language. Hinneh. Hinneh expresses, grabs your attention. All right, this is I don't even know if this is a particle or an adverb or what. Hinneh is usually, this is where in Old King James you get the translation behold. Behold. Okay? But that sounds like it's a verb form, an imperative of a verb like see. Look at this, behold. But it's not that bad, or it's not, as a translation, because Hinneh tends to emphasize what I would call the here and now-ness. The here and now-ness of something. Something is right here, and it deserves our attention. Another way you could almost translate Hinneh is pay attention. All right? Pass auf in German. Now, look at this. Pay attention. Now, how does this get used? Well, here's a simple sentence. Hinneh ha'ish. Translate. Behold the man. Right? Ecce homo. Though I would assume Pilate spoke in Latin rather than probably Greek. But he probably didn't speak Hebrew. Hinneh ha'ish. Behold the man. That's the way you'll get this translated, but be aware that it's sort of saying, look at this. Consider this situation. Here we have the man. And depending on the context and the idiom, that's the point of Hinneh, is it's very difficult to come up with sort of a standard lexical gloss for this because the context is going to demand different ways of dealing with it. Here's another expression that's very common in the prophets. Hinneh Yamim Ba'im. Translate. Yamim is the plural of seas. Not seas. Day. Okay. Day. Ooh, that's let's make a side list on that. Did you confuse this with seas? Once. Yeah. It's yam. This is worth noting because here's another list where you get stuff confused. Yom, can you see this all right? Not very well. Screen doesn't work. Okay. We'll try brown. We'll try blue. We'll try black. Yom has as its plural yamim. Yam has as its plural, it's yam, right? Has as its plural yami. What's the difference? Right? This is see, sees, day, days. Closed syllable. This is an example, by the way. This is an aside. You don't have to know this. Originally, these words had 2 syllables. Remember I told you that Hebrew lost case endings, so that the original word yam for see was yamu. And when they lost case endings, you can figure out what happened. Now you have a word that's spelled with 2 consonants at the end. There are a lot of monosyllabic nouns that really have 2 consonants at the end. You just never see them because you're not going to write double consonants. Do you understand the point here? This is sort of a remnant of a previous spelling. But once you add an ending back on, like a plural ending, see, then that old form is reconstituted with a new ending. And that's why a lot, you'll see this in a lot, am is the same way, right? We have the noun am, but what's the plural? Amim with two M's in it. See? This happens a lot. You don't have to know this, but it does explain a lot of stuff. So that what you're really getting is back to the double letter, which is dagesh forte, with an ending. Okay? But yom is really an entirely different pattern, so that even though these two plurals look a lot and sound a lot alike, they're really different. All right? Anyway, back to that's all an aside. So yamim is the plural of yom. So what does this mean? Yamim ba'im. What's ba'im? Little review of the previous lesson. This is from bo. Bo, the participle of bo would be ba. The participle, remember the hollows don't have the holum. True or false? All participles can be marked by a holum. You should have a holum in a participle. Well, false. It's generally true and almost always true and would be true except for hollows. So here they get the participle with the commas there, and again the plural participle going with the plural noun, right? So what's yamim ba'im mean? Days are coming, right? Days are coming. And now that expression is preceded by our new friend, Hinneh. And you can almost hear this in the prophets. The prophets say this all over the place, right? Jeremiah